Hi, my name is Ken. I'm the principal horn of the Lancaster Symphony. I've been playing with Lancaster for about 10 years. I want to welcome you to my studio, which used to be called my living room before the pandemic. And I do all my recording here. The recordings that are on this video are the Mendelssohn Nocturne, which Brent Edmondson, our principal bass, so graciously made a accompaniment track for me, and that sort of shows off the legato cantabile sound that the horn is so well known for. The other track is the Wagner short call from Rhine Journey. That shows off the nobility of the horn. These were both recorded in this room with home audio equipment. Now I want to show you the horns that I used for this. So when you ask a horn player what horn he plays, you might want to step back for the answer because often he plays more than one. Now this beauty you're looking at is my Schmidt German horn. It is a triple horn. It has 3 sets of valves, and it plays high, medium, and low, and it's my go-to horn. I use it for shows. I use it for Lancaster Symphony. I use it for Baltimore Symphony. Now, I'm going to skip down to this one. This is a standard double horn. It's an Alexander. I love this horn. I love the sound of it. It's the go-to horn around the world. Beautiful horn, made in Germany. For this recording, I used this horn. This is a single B-flat horn, 1 set of slides, as you can see. It's basically a light, high horn. That's what I use to play the Wagner and the Mendelssohn, which you hear. This was made, this is my newest horn. It was made a couple months ago by Andrew Lane, Landstro Horns in Florida. And this is the granddaddy of all of them. This is a Eurachek from Czechoslovakia natural horn, and I have a set of slides so it can play in any key, but most of that was dependent on your lip and your hand position. The horn is a member of the brass family that is named because of the way they produce the sound. We buzz into a mouthpiece, and that sound is transmitted as vibration into the French horn, which is what creates the sound that the audience hears. The horn is essential to the orchestra because it's sort of a bridge between the brass and the woodwinds and the strings. It sort of fits all the middle ground It's a very heroic instrument. You can play light like in Mozart, but Strauss and Mahler, it's a very overpowering, beautiful sound. It's sort of unmistakable. Thought I'd tell you a little bit about myself and my horn playing. My father was a house painter, and my mother took care of his house painting business. And that was the only musical background I had, except that she had an old Kimball organ that she never played. So they all encouraged me, especially my older brother, encouraged me to take an instrument up. So in fourth grade, I asked for a French horn because I liked the sound of the name French horn, and I liked the way it looked. My school bus driver wasn't too happy because the French horn tended to fall down the bus stairs. A very big thing to carry for a little kid. I liked the sound of it. I didn't know what I was doing. My first teacher was a viola player. Got to middle school. I had the best middle school band directors anybody could ever want. Joe Klaus, he later became an instrument repairman, and Robert Calzavera was my first middle school teacher. A wonderful man. We brought up on the classics. Nabucco Overture, Rienzi, Strauss, Death and Transfiguration. We did all these big pieces in a middle school band, and I was hooked. I just wanted to do this. And I got to high school. We did American Overture for band, a great piece. We did a lot more classics. We did some contemporary band pieces. And I got myself a French horn, a nice shiny silver Con 8D, and went to college, went to the Eastman School of Music, and then later the Catholic University of America. The horn has been my vehicle to travel all around the world and play for various audiences. Three of the highlights are playing in Carnegie Hall, my first Mahler 6th concert at Carnegie Hall with the Buffalo Philharmonic back in the 70s. In the 90s, with the Army Field Band, we played for the 50th anniversary of D-Day. That was just fantastic. And a couple of years ago, we went to the proms in London, Royal Albert Hall, with the Baltimore Symphony, and we were broadcast all over the world. Lancaster is such an interesting, eclectic place with great culture, friendly people, and great coffee. As a 10-year member of the Lancaster Symphony, I am proud to be in this ensemble that is an integral part of the community. I love playing great concerts at the Fulton and around the county. In the LSO, we are committed to educational outreach through performing and teaching. For me, every educational and children's concert I do is my way of paying it forward to the next generation of musicians. Thank you.